So maybe you just finished watching The Wolf of Wall Street and you're thinking sales could be a viable option for you. And you're testing the waters, you want to figure out if it would be a good fit based on your personality, based on your interests, and you're looking for resources on YouTube, which is why you got here. You want to make a lot of money, you want to get those fat commission checks, you want to be living that lifestyle, buying the fancy car. Well, let me tell you about my experience with sales. My journey in sales began when I was in university. And I just assumed I was gonna be rich, make a lot of money right as I graduate. And I was actually trying to start online businesses while I was in school so that I could graduate and already be ahead of the curve. And so what I was doing with the online businesses, I was like selling on Amazon, selling on Shopify, doing high ticket drop shipping. But I really wasn't in the business of providing value to people. And as a result, I just really wasn't succeeding. I never really entertained the idea of getting a job because I just wanted to work for myself. Little did I know that starting a business is a lot of work and making a lot of money takes a lot of work. And so after multiple failed startups of my internet businesses, I decided I wanted to try sales. The thing is, I didn't even know I wanted to try sales until I took a sales course in university. I know, pretty redundant. I actually really jived with the professor, and he was one of my favorite professors by the time I graduated and while I was graduating. He was just a young, cool guy who came in and he got me excited about sales. His experience, he did multiple years in selling chemicals overseas to like Europe and stuff, not nuclear chemicals, I hope. He was a cool guy. But he was the one who introduced sales as a viable option for me. One of the things that really stuck out to me and when we were talking about the benefits of going into sales as a career and a profession is the freedom that comes along with it. See, with my personality type, I really value freedom. And so when I found out that as a salesman, if you're in outside sales going to different people or companies to try and book appointments and close them, then you can actually kind of work your own hours and kind of create your own schedule and you're not cooped up in a cubicle or an office all day. That really appealed to me. A lot of companies out there will have an uncapped earning potential or commission structure, which essentially means you can make a lot of money and they won't cap you off at a certain limit. Now, if you're trying to see if sales would be a good fit for you, one of the things you have to take into consideration is your personality type. Are you extroverted or are you introverted? Do you like communicating with people on a day-to-day basis? Do you get energy? Are you vitalized from hanging out with people and spending time with them? Myself, for example, being an ambivert, I really, really appreciate spending time with people and connecting with people and showing my extroverted self. But I also appreciate my alone time to recuperate, recharge, and just be by myself. So getting back to the benefits of sales, for me and my experience personally, I got into it because I wanted to connect with people, I wanted business experience, and I wanted to be able to, increase my business acumen. Learning sales is a great tool for understanding business and understanding how to grow a business because no business can survive without sales. One of the most important and valuable things that I've learned from my position as a sales rep is personal development. Personal development is so important to me. It's like an everyday aspect of my life. I love growing as a person. I love evolving, becoming the best version of myself. And sales has really been a great tool for me to do that, and it kind of aligns with my lifestyle. I like to be challenged as a person. I like to be continuously growing, and sales is definitely challenging and it does require a lot of growth. Everybody needs money to live. Everybody needs to put food on their plate. Everybody likes to do fun stuff, and a lot of that stuff does take money. So the uncapped earning potential, and if your ability to work hard and then reap the benefits of working hard because of the uncapped commission structure, there's a good opportunity to make money in sales. One of the things I realized from doing sales is an everyday thing. And I'm just not gonna say that as a cliche sales rep, but we are selling ourselves as humans every single day. Like take me for example, I am selling you on why you should continue to watch my videos. Shouldn't be that much of a sell. I mean, they can't be that bad. But actually, we use sales in our everyday life. Whether it's asking that person out, you gotta sell yourself and you gotta make yourself look good. You gotta increase your value proposition in order to be sold to the other person or let that other person buy into you. And for me, for example, I've recently started this business where it literally requires me to go out and meet with business owners and sell my product and service to them. And I am so grateful that I've learned how to cold call and prospect businesses and go out there and put myself out there, because now I am starting to reap the benefits of my sales experience paying off for my own personal business. It would have been way harder for me to be able to start my own business if I didn't have this kind of cold approach, personal development, all these tools that I learned from sales. Now, let's address some of the negative aspects of sales. There aren't any. No, negative number one, it does require a lot of work. Like most professions out there, nothing comes easy. Going out there, being a headhunter, cold calling businesses, scheduling appointments, and going and putting yourself in front of people, getting rejected, all these things are tough, especially the rejection thing. You gotta understand that people are rejecting your offer or your service. They're not actually rejecting you. It's a big mindset shift that's gonna serve you even if you're not in sales for the rest of your life. So should you go into sales? Take what you will from my experience. You know, I am more extroverted than I am introverted. I do like freedom. I do like being able to kind of work my own hours, and if I work hard, get paid more for it. Those are all things that are important to me. Are those things important to you? Well, do they align with your lifestyle? That's a question you gotta ask yourself. I personally don't think sales is for everyone. I am glad that it is for me. I'm glad I found something that I'm interested in, I'm engaged in at work. I've never had a job that I liked, and sales has given me that opportunity. And it's only been a year. This has been almost exactly a year ago I got hired at the company I'm with. Time flies when you're having fun, I don't know. So if you're young, you're hungry, you wanna grow, you're growth oriented, get out there, get a sales job, see what it's like. But one of the things is you can't just really see what it's like, because at the same time, you have to be committed. And if you're just trying sales, I'm sorry, it's probably not gonna work out for you. Unless it's some sort of inside sales position where leads come into you and you can practice and you don't actually have to go and get rejected because they're already interested in. I'm talking more of like an outside where you actually have to approach businesses, call them, because you do get rejected every day. So in conclusion, in my opinion, sales is very rewarding, and I think that there's so much to be learned, and sales is actually a creative art form, learning how to influence people, learn how to provide value, learn how to sell yourself. These are all important life skills that I think everybody should learn. So I hope this video was helpful in some way or another in your decision of why you should or should not join sales. One thing I do ask is that if this influenced you in any way to actually get a sales job, I'd love to hear about it. Communicate that to me, post a comment, I would read it, and I would be very happy to see that I had something to do with that. So get out there, the world is your oyster. Go make all the sales you can, and remember, ABC, always be closing. Go read sales books, go expand your mind, because if it pays off, sales is actually fun. Zuri Vankovic, over and out. I gotta go back to selling stuff. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.